Hey, all, this is Paddy lKeyes. We're here in Dublin, Ireland. You can see the Irish flag back there, and we're at the beach downtown in Dublin, Ireland. We have lKeyes back there. If you notice, lKeyes, he's not sure. Well, it's not a he. What is not sure whether it is a insect or a bird, but seems like what's really liking it here in Ireland. See the glasses. So, hey, this is Paddy lKeyes. Rick Keyes is still in Mexico. I understand he may have found another binary friend in Mexico, so you might be able to see something about him. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so this is Paddy lKeyes, and this is we just kind of handled the first 6 months of 2023 between Rick, me, and Reverend Keyes. So I'm starting off the last 6 months, or June to December, of the Rick Keyes Music Caravan. So let's start off here with some music on the RMR chart. So we've got at number 47, we've got Big Shoes, and it's called Fresh Tracks. You see that? Big Shoes, Fresh Tracks. And by the way, the second song that you hear up there is apparently dedicated to Rick Keyes' wife, not wives, Rick Keyes' wife, Christine. And the title of it is You Can't Love Me Like That. So that song by Rick Keyes, dedicated to wife who passed away, Christine. Next on the list, we've got number 46, Deuce and a Quarter, and their release is called Keep Moving On. That seems to be what Rick Keyes doing in Mexico. He was heading up north. He was on a migrant train. Unfortunately, he had to be rescued from that migrant train. He's back in Cabo right now. So we'll hear more from him, hopefully. Okay, so Deuce and a Quarter was at number 46. Here's a brand new one. I thought it was pretty, I thought it was good. Rick Keyes thought it was good. Up from number 83 to number 45, Lady Adrena. So some really great music on that. Deb Callahan and Backbone is at number 43. Apparently some politicians in the United States government did show a little backbone, so the country didn't default. So we'll see how that happens. It's up to Brandon now to sign it. Deb Callahan, number 43 with Backbone. Allie Venable, she is at, where is Allie? Allie Venable is at number 37 with Real Gone. At number 28, Eddie 9V and Capricorn. Number 25, a lot of great songs on this one. Nick Schneblin and What Key is Trouble In? Okay, well, we know what key Rick Keyes is in trouble for. He poured a Bud Light down the drain in Vegas, got arrested by the Vegas PD, went through a lineup, actually was near execution, but was saved by some conservative people in the government, and they coerced, well, they didn't coerce, they talked Brandon into just exiling Rick Keyes. So Rick Keyes is still in Mexico. Okay, here's one that jumped up from number 56 to number 20, Eric Heidemann and Third Degree Gravity. Eric Heidemann, I think we discussed that. How do you hide a man, or how do you hide Eric? With Third Degree Gravity, he just kind of floats away. And then you see Ireland again. Okay, so at number 19, Bob Corritore and Friends, Women in Blue Showcase, including Coco Taylor on this one. Like that hair. Okay, so he is at, well, this release is at number 19. At number 16, John Primer and what is it? Live at Rose's Lounge, Teardrops for Magic Slim. John Primer, 16. At number 13, another Bob Corritore. Bob Corritore and Friends, High Rise Blues. A lot of great legends on this one, as you can see. High Rise Blues. And then up from number 14 to number 4, we got Misty Blues. And her name is Gina Coleman, the lead singer, and it's called Outside the Lines. Misty Blue. Oscar's Motel. It was at 1 for a long time. Now it's down to number 3, Cashbox Kings and Oscar's Motel. Excuse me. And then last but not least, excuse me, must have been the green beer. So this one, Scott Ellison's got a brand new release called Zero to Gravity. And we're going to be playing a lot of Scott Ellison because I've heard that Scott Ellison Band is going to be playing at Humphrey's Backstage on June 26th, and that's in San Diego. And I believe if lKeyes ever gets out of Mexico, Scott Ellison is going to be playing a private party for lKeyes in Oside, California. So anyway, that's Scott Ellison. And by the way, just in case you know, I normally have my Irish shirt on for Paddy lKeyes, but Rick said that Paddy was getting too much attention, and he wanted to remind me and you that Paddy lKeyes is part of the lKeyes family, and I am Paddy lKeyes in Dublin, Ireland. And we're going to start out with a really cool song to show how family-oriented we are in lKeyes family. Speaking of family, you remember lKeyes? So that's lKeyes up there. He's in Ireland. We've got lKeyes. Well, apparently lKeyes had become homeless, and he was drinking that beer that you see there, and he became a drunken sot. However, that was what he came to Ireland for. He was looking for his pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So he's actually hiding in that pot of gold. He did find the pot. He's left his Bud Light and he's left his homeless sign down there. So you can see Rick, that's actually lKeyes. He's hiding in his pot of gold. So stay tuned. lKeyes Music Caravan Blues Show coming up. And you know how to go or how to listen. You go to YouTube and look for lKeyes, Keyes, lKeyes Music Caravan. You subscribe, press that bell that brings lKeyes and his family, Paddy, Reverend Keyes, and lKeyes when he gets back from Mexico to you on a weekly basis. Also, there is a thumb. Press that thumb icon that helps spread the good news of lKeyes Music Caravan from ocean to ocean to include Oceanside and Dublin, Ireland. And also dislike, of course, nothing to dislike about the lKeyes show. Unless you're super liberal, you may not like his opinions. And then you can also get lKeyes Music Caravan on Facebook and on Twitter. So stay tuned. Lots of great news coming up. Not news, lots of great music coming up from the lKeyes Music Caravan here from Dublin, Ireland, the beaches of Dublin, Ireland.